got this. You good, buddy? This is your show, man, not mine.
Yeah, it's definitely.
He's like, awesome here.
Man, look at this. It's like you're flying an airplane.
Wow. I can hear you. Say hi to me.
Hi.
Hi. Can you say hi, Mom?
Hi.
Awesome. Got everybody? Barry, you in?
I'm in.
Okay, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the latest edition of Lowdown Entertainment. I'm your host, Joe Adams, along with my co-host, Bear Slosher, in the house. We have two very, very special guests with us here this evening. And it's the man of the hour. To my left, to camera right. You want to tell us your name, young man?
Yeah.
What's your name, buddy?
Yeah.
Leo. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the famous Leo from Leo's League that we have been talking about for months. This young man has melted more hearts than any heartthrob in Hollywood could ever do. And we are graced with Leo's mother. And what is your name again?
Andrea.
Andrea. So Grandma is also here. She's in the background. Grandma's a little shy. She doesn't like to be in front of the camera. But Grandma did state that she is open for questions, if anybody has any. So if we need to chat with her, we certainly can. So, it's over.
It is.
We can breathe for at least a hot minute. I know my take on the deal, and I was nowhere near as involved as what you and your family were. This kind of turned out a little bit bigger than what you had thought it was going to turn out, didn't it?
Yes, it was, it was huge.
To put this into perspective, and we'll get into some of the stuff here, we had a couple of food trucks leave on Saturday. Not because they were angry or upset or they didn't sell anything or have a good business. They left because they ran out of food, which is a really, really good problem to have.
Yeah, you bet.
So let's start at the top of the day. What time did you get there? Take us through your whole day on Saturday and the range of emotions that you had gone through.
Well, it was, we were very, my mom got there at like 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we got over there around 7. What? You got there a little later. But we all started setting up. And it went very quickly from there.
It escalated very quickly.
It escalated very fast, and I'm like, oh, people are starting to show up, but yeah, it was all a blur, I think, from there.
Yeah.
It was a long day.
There was so much stuff going on. There's so many people I know that you're going to need to thank and that we need to thank, but I was blown away by. We know what we kind of had control of as far as bringing people in from our end, from the racing community. Absolutely blown away by the Corvette enthusiasts and clubs that. Did you ever get a full car count at all anywhere on anything?
35.
30. there's 35 Corvettes there.
35 Corvettes.
Just Corvettes.
Just Corvettes.
So we had well over 100 cars there.
Yeah.
Total. Well over 100 cars. So the Corvette enthusiasts were really, and man, did they bring some nice,
Right.
nice stuff. And for those of you that may have left early to go to the races or just stopped in and didn't hang around, there was a really nice handmade trophy that Bear and I were fortunate enough to present at the end of the show. And I don't remember the gentleman's name.
Jackson. Was
Jackson.
it Jackson? That's your nephew, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so Jackson
Jackson,
was my cousin.
yes, okay. He made the trophy. It was all steel, and it was all welded together. It was kind of like
Set of pistons.
pistons coming out with
Like
some
a
gears.
connecting rod, some
Yes,
gears. And,
beautiful.
yeah, it was really cool.
Beautifully made, beautifully painted, beautifully welded. The welds on there
Yeah.
were Jackson did a fantastic job.
Speaking of Jackson, these are from Leo, and they were
What?
made by Jackson.
Oh, wow.
If you guys want to open
No
them.
way! We were not expecting that.
How freaking cool is that?
That is way cool.
This is awesome.
This is all handmade.
Wow.
Holy smokes. Cannot look at the paint on there.
Right?
It's kind of hard to tell in the picture here, but
Light green metallic.
it's a very heavy metallic on there. It is really
The-
kick butt looking. Thank you, Jackson.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
This
you
is
very much.
absolutely stunning. Thank you. We will definitely cherish that. So this is what this whole thing is all
That is
about.
cool. That's
That
going
is-
on the mantle.
Absolutely.
I'm moving Geezer over.
Geezer's getting kicked out. Geezer's gone. Geezer's gone. Thank you so much for that
Thank you,
lovely,
guys.
lovely gift. Back to Jackson's handiwork. As you can see right here,
Right.
this dude is no joke, man. He can make some really cool stuff. So he made this awesome trophy, which was very heavy. These here are no joke either. They
Right.
got some weight to them. We kind of thought maybe this was gonna go to the monster truck that was there. Because Leo kind of had his eye on the monster truck for a while, but there was this really hot looking. It's a C8. It's a newer style Corvette. It's a mid-engine Corvette, so it's 2020 or newer. And it was like almost like the color of your tablet there, right
Yeah,
there.
lemon, neon,
Like a-
yellowish green.
yeah. That's the one. That's the one that Leo picked, and the recipient.
Buzzer
was-
beater for the trophy.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was really cool, and we got some really awesome pics. And Bear and I hoisted Leo up on our shoulders, and we're holding the trophy, and it was just really cool. Do you remember when we gave the trophy to that nice man? You remember how me and Bear were holding you up? Were you super tired when you got home that night?
I bet, buddy. Wow.
You're probably still tired from Saturday.
Took me to Monday to recover.
It-
And I didn't do anything near what these guys did.
Right. Now, one of the coolest stories I heard of Saturday, besides the outpour, I mean, and we'll touch upon some of that stuff. I learned a little secret about Leo. Do you remember what you told me, Leo?
Yeah.
That you have a Hot Wheels car in your pocket all the time. Is that true?
I'm reaching.
Do you have one right now? You do? No, you don't. Not right now. Oh. He kept
Usually
the
does,
Hot
though.
Wheels. He kept the Hot Wheels at home
Got some new ones
for
in
the
the
show. He
goodie
was
bag, though.
yes. He got a goodie bag from us here at Lowdown Entertainment, and Mr. and Mrs. Slosher were kind enough to fix them up today. So we got some goodies. So we added some more to the collection. It's my understanding that you and your brother. It's rare to find you or your brother without a little Hot Wheels car in your pocket. That's pretty cool. That is so cool. Cheryl Bowers, hello. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. So again, we'll start at the top of the day. Everything was overwhelming. Going into this, you've obviously never done anything like this before.
No.
It's a lot of work, isn't it?
Yes. My mom did so much for this.
Mm-hmm.
Over the last 8 months, it was a lot of work.
Mm-hmm. Now, when the day finally got here, is it a sense of relief that okay, now all the planning that we did, no matter what, this is how the day is going to go. There's no more planning now at all. Is that pretty much how it feels? And you just kind of ride the wave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to ride the wave.
Yeah, we just kept going no matter what. Like, obviously, with anything, there were hiccups, but we just kept going and learned for next time.
Yeah. Now, next time. Funny you bring this up. Is there going to be a next time?
Yes, there is. We're
Is that
planning
right?
to.
Is that right? This was so successful, and we're gonna make this happen again next year. Would you like our help?
That would be wonderful. Yes,
I'll-
much appreciated.
I'll say this: if there were hiccups, I didn't see them.
No.
So
No.
well done.
It was
I know,
they get the clap
Grandma
here.
was getting drug in 42 different ways. The phone, people yelling.
Yes.
"Oh, hey, oh,
They
hey."
they get the clap.
Yeah, nice.
You guys did a nice job. Seriously. The do we call that the Chinese auction, the sign-on auction down there? Is that what we call that?
that basket raffle.
The basket
whatever.
raffle was
I'd like to hear the count on that.
mind-boggling.
Was there over 200 baskets?
It was
it was close to it, but we didn't
It
hit
was
200.
unbelievable.
200, yeah.
There were baskets there. One of the first things as you walked into the hall, if you were not there, one of the most overwhelming thing. I'm not a big drinker, so it didn't really affect me. But even I was like, whoa. There was this. What do we call it?
cooler.
It was a giant cooler that was kind of up in the air. I think it was on wheels. It may have been on
It's
wheels.
like an
Okay.
outdoor cooler.
Giant outdoor cooler. I'm talking like this deep, this long, this wide, heaping with all kind of adult beverages in there. And the value of that thing, just with the alcohol in there alone, was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Somebody really stepped up. There was a Saquon Barkley football autographed right on the front table. Who was the other football autograph?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, for all you Philadelphia fans. Just people gave this stuff to give to you guys to make this a reality. And that's this the three things that I just mentioned there were such a small percentage of what was going on there. I know personally that Barry and his wife Kristen had this awesome care pack. What did your wife get together for us here?
Beauty Blender backpack and was full of cosmetics from Beauty Blender.
Yeah. Well over like a $250
Obviously
value.
it works.
Yeah. I need some of your beauty secret stuff there.
Lots of sleep.
It's never waking
No.
up. Yeah, and it was almost overwhelming too because at one point I walked down to see what was going on and I couldn't even get in.
You couldn't get in the door.
The
I
line the line was probably, without trying to exaggerate, what, 50 people deep?
For sure.
Yeah. So it was no joke. So as the day progressed, what do you think your biggest surprise of the day was?
Oh my goodness, I don't know.
Was there a lot? Or-
There was a lot. I was overwhelmed all day
Yeah.
with everything that was
Yeah.
like the support that we got and how many people came and
Mm-hmm.
just so many people that I haven't seen in so long and people that came from so far, I think.
Yes, that's a good point. There were some people that came from great distances.
Yeah, Maryland, Delaware. My dad flew up from Myrtle Beach. Like,
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
far.
Yeah. This is, it's good things happen to good people. So, just keep that in mind. Now, we don't actually exactly have a date for next year, correct? But we're planning on
We do. We're planning
Oh.
on May 4th.
May the 4th be with us.
Exactly.
How can you forget that?
How can you forget?
Margarita slushies,
Wow.
and it'll be shorter, 9 to 5.
Yeah, shorter. We're planning a shorter day, so it's not
Okay,
so
okay.
long.
Yeah.
I just request goat snuggles from 9 to 5.
Yeah, longer,
Because-
longer for
Let me
that.
tell you something. I tipped them more than they needed to be tipped just to play with the goats.
Yeah. The goats
That
the
was
goat
awesome.
snuggling was no joke. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. The only bad part about it was Bear was down snuggling the goats at a earlier time than what I got there to snuggle the goats. And we were comparing notes and everything, and we both come up with the same thing. We both felt bad because we saw that there was a lot of kids waiting to get in. And we're like,
That's the truth.
it's
We
the
should
God's
probably
honest truth.
leave
We're
to
like,
let a
man,
little kid in.
it's like, man, this is so freaking awesome. But God, look at a lot. Their kids are waiting. I'm like, I guess I gotta go. This sucks,
Yeah.
man. So, but the goat
was
snuggling
awesome.
was just—it was so cool.
You like the goats?
The
Yeah.
goats were fun.
They were great.
The goats were a whole lot of fun. But from our end, from all of us here at Lowdown Entertainment, we want to publicly thank everybody that we outreached to and came in and supported us. And Mom is there's a couple times it's we get a little emotional about this stuff here, and it's happening right now off camera, and it's fine. As a matter of fact, Mom, during an interview at the at the festival,
Yeah.
was making eye contact with me, and she was and I reprimanded her for afterwards. Said, I took everything I had
Started
to
to
keep.
well up.
Yeah, it was. And you know what? I said something to each one of the family members on Saturday as I hugged them, and I mean this sincerely. I said they kept thanking us for everything that we did. and it's honestly, it's our pleasure.
We didn't do it for thanks, for sure.
No.
We did it for this little dude right here.
Yeah.
And until
He's
that
what it's all
morning, we
about.
didn't even know him.
No. And I told each one of the family members, I said, I know we don't know each other. I said, but I love you guys already. And I mean that sincerely.
Absolutely.
So,
And we can't thank you guys again. Like,
No, we don't need thanks, honestly.
nope.
The next year, this was a
Yeah.
baseline.
Yeah,
We're
this
gonna
is
blow it out of
this
the
was
park.
just a primer coat. We're gonna crush this thing next year.
Yeah.
We're gonna make this even bigger and better
Giving
next
us
year.
a year to work on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, we had a lot less time than a year this time around, and this is what we did, and it was a labor of love. Honestly, God, it truly was, and again, good things happen to good people,
Yeah.
and it's there's just certain things. There's just some intangibles that you just can't put into words, and this is certainly one of them. To see Leo and his brother walk around the venue with their capes
With their
on.
capes on.
Was
Rock
just-
stars.
They were rock stars. And what I thought was so cool was Leo kind of knew something was happening, but he had no idea what was happening, and his innocence is just so heartwarming. It's just unreal, and he just kind of took it in like a trooper. And everybody's tugging on him. He's everybody's hero, and he's just like, hey, it's just what I do every day.
I got it.
Yeah,
he does have that demeanor though. Like he knows he's sick, but he gives us our strength. I think that he
Yes,
got us
for sure.
through it all. Like
yeah,
That's for
Yeah.
sure.
ever since the beginning.
yeah,
He's the one that got us through it.
yeah.
He's strong.
That's right.
It's just absolutely amazing. Is there any particular people that you would like to publicly thank while we have you live on here? Please take as
Yeah.
long as you'd
so
like.
many.
Yeah, list them.
List
whatever.
them, please do.
Mom, you're gonna have to help me with everybody.
Well, we don't know all the drivers' names, but that was our goal, was to fill that field, because he loves everything on wheels. And he
Right.
just made that happen, and we
Right.
truly thank you for that.
You are very, very welcome.
So all the
Just to see
drivers, yeah.
everybody-
Yeah.
And to know that they raced that night
Mhm.
was just phenomenal. I mean,
And a few of them won that night,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Good.
That's what was
Isn't
so
that
funny.
something?
This was karma coming back in
Yeah.
a very positive way.
and I truly believe that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But just all the drivers, Miss Motorsports 22, Miss Motorsports 23.
There if I don't know if
Everybody, there's just so many.
are we picking up audio off camera? Are we picking up Leo's grandmother? She's actually thanking Miss Motorsports 2022 and Miss Motorsports 2023, and that's Morgan Rochelle Beeler for 22 and Lindsay Garl for 23.
Just all the posters.
They were set up. They were selling posters, and whatever profits they made on the posters, they donated to you. You know, for the day. So it was very nice of them to do that. They had a nice little setup, and everyone came through clutch. What I loved about the whole deal was, my deal was I could not wait to meet Leo. This was, we talked about this
Yeah.
so many times in the days leading up to this. Like, you know, this is all about Leo. This is like we got up very, 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 very early Saturday morning. I know for certain Bear was up even earlier than I was, and
The only one that beat me there was Mom.
we could not wait to meet this guy. And what I loved about it was everybody was just in such a great mood. Everybody was just so happy to be there. There was no. You like that? Do you like that noise
I
it
like
makes?
that noise.
Everybody was just so happy to be there. And, you know, shout out to the food trucks that were there. They did an excellent job.
Yes.
They were battling long lines all day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back Home Bagels unfortunately had to leave, but it was they had a minor situation, but we welcomed
And
them
what was the
back.
name of that one?
Back Home
Back Home
Bagels.
Bagels.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yes,
they.
That
great
was the lady
family.
that
They
promised
were-
you'd be open by 9.
That's right. I ran into her early in the morning and said, "What time are you open?" And she said, 9 o'clock. And I looked at her. I said, "I'm hungry now." And she said, "Just 9 o'clock. We'll be here." And I was like, "Are you sure?" And she's like, "Yes." And lo and behold, they unfortunately they had a gas leak,
And they had
Yes.
to leave.
and they had to
Unfortunately,
leave.
I
So
felt very bad.
yeah,
And they had a
but
lot of food prepped and everything, so it was unfortunate, but
that is unfortunate.
we love their food and they're always welcome back.
They will be welcome back.
Hopefully,
Excellent.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
The slider truck.
Slide
I
on
heard
by.
I did not get there, so I can't say this from my own personal experience. But anybody I talked to about the slider truck, and I don't remember their name, so I do forgive me for that.
Slide on by.
Slide on by.
They ran out.
They were
of food.
crushing it.
Yeah, they ran out of.
They ran out of food. I heard nothing but good things about the slide on by food truck. Vince's cheesesteaks were there. That was he was crushing that.
Football on a plate.
Yeah, that was $10 for a gigantic cheesesteak. That was just phenomenal. Hey, we got some Hot Wheels here. Look at this here.
Easy.
There was a wrap
Queen.
Rap
V,
Queen,
Rats,
Queen Bee Rats. Yes, they were down off to the side there, and
There was Lehigh
Ice
Valley
cream.
barbecue.
yes, and I didn't realize that they were coming until after I ate a bunch of food and was not hungry. I didn't know that they were going to be there. 'Cause
They
it
also
smelled
had a
so
They
good.
had a propane leak as well.
Prior
to
They were
getting
late.
there.
They were late getting there.
That's why. Oh, they had a propane leak prior to getting there. That's why they were late. Okay.
The ice cream truck.
The ice cream truck
Mom
was a
and
home
Mel's.
run, on point.
Mom
Lots
and
of
Mel's.
flavors.
Mon and Mel's.
Mon and Mel's.
Very
You
very
can't
good
go
stuff.
wrong with a peanut butter and jelly sundae.
Jeff Merkel says fantastic. And thanks for tuning in, Jeff. We appreciate you. Jeff Merkel is the official flagger at Big Diamond Speedway on Friday night. So he's a friend of our show right here, a good friend of our us personally. Yeah, Jeff was one of the people, him and his girlfriend Meredith were like, you got to try these sliders. These things are unbelievable. So he was a real strong advocate of that.
And then
Yes.
The empanada truck.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not pronouncing
That is
that. They'll be back.
everybody. Yeah, I missed that one too. Everyone will be back. And you had 4 or 5 bands there.
4 bands.
4 bands. Everybody did fantastic. The last band, phenomenal.
Reservoir Hill.
So
Reservoir
we
Hill.
had the Noah Gibney trio. Then we had New Normal. And then the Scott Marshall and the Highway Souls, and then we had Reservoir Hill.
Excellent job by everybody. And the last band was Reservoir Hill. Is that who it was?
Yeah.
I thought this was so cool. For the last 4 or 5 shows that they were doing, they were collecting money for our friend Leo right here.
Yes,
And-
New Normal.
Yeah, and they had a big bucket of cash for you at the end of their set. They present not just from what they collected that day, but from their last 4 or 5 shows. They were thinking about you guys heading into it. So I thought that was a really class act.
And their lead guitarist, Steven, donated a Martin guitar.
Oh, wow.
Their lead guitarist Steven donated a
Signed Martin guitar.
signed
It was
Martin
signed by
guitar
Chris Martin.
signed by Chris Martin.
For the
That
raffle.
is for the raffle. That is
For the
awesome.
raffle. And they donated that money. And yes,
Wow.
everybody's just been wonderful.
Everybody just stepped up
absolutely,
a notch.
and we truly appreciate it.
Wow. Robert Bartman, my friend. Bobby, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Bear, what would you like to add to this here? I've been doing a lot of talking. now.
Yeah,
Let you-
that's okay. You're doing fine. I'm just playing with Leo.
Yeah.
And I gotta say that I was a little bit jealous that you got to meet him before I did. That kind of
I was
burned a
not.
little bit,
No,
so
no. I'm
I'll
glad
say
it
that.
stung you a little bit. Yeah, because that made me feel good knowing that I was one up on you.
No, I just want to say that Saturday was a day that I'll never forget. I lost my father to cancer, and it's near and dear to my heart. And man, I'd do anything for this little dude, and I only know him a minute. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You're my
Yep.
guy.
Yep.
But I really thank you for letting us be a part of it. And we didn't do it for thanks or
No.
or accolades or anything.
No.
We did it for you guys.
Yeah.
And,
We did.
Damn right we'll do it next year.
Absolutely.
Great.
I already got
These guys
idea
are
in my
wonderful.
head
Thank
that's
you.
gonna wait till I tell you after this show what we're gonna do next year.
Yeah. We're going to. I have. Who ran the Leo's League Facebook page? Who was that?
For like during the event.
Yeah, for like leading up to
all
it.
of
Who
the,
ran that?
So for the event it was her.
I have a pet peeve with you.
Okay.
These are fighting words now. We're gonna roll the sleeve We're
they already
gonna.
rolled out.
Whoa, no. All right, hold on. All right. She can kick my butt. I can see that already.
Yeah.
No, this one's big.
This one is big.
Okay,
What we need to do
okay,
is we're gonna go off of a private page
okay.
and we're gonna go public. Because what we're gonna do is, that is gonna share and share
Yeah,
and
because
share.
I don't know any, but I don't know.
No,
how
and
to do
and that's
that.
and you
I
know
was-
what, and this is what and
You need
I'm
help.
you know I'm picking on you. You
Yeah,
know
I
that.
know, I know.
I picked on you from the
But we
moment
could
that I
use
met
that
you.
help tremendously, thank you, because I don't know how to do that.
And we're gonna help you with that,
Yeah.
and anything
Okay.
that we can help you with on that, because when this started going on and it was getting closer, this is how I knew about it, because obviously we're all members, so we would see everything that was posted, and some people were saying, I can't share this stuff again. So what do you mean you can't share it? What do you mean you can't share it? And I looked into the settings, and since it is a private
Right.
page, and again, we're all learning, and what you ladies done to get this thing rolling is just phenomenal. And again, it's just because I'm picking on you. That's why I'm saying it this way. Yeah, if we open that up to a public,
Absolutely.
there'll be a lot more shares, and we will literally fill that entire field back there, all the way down to the quarter midget track.
Yep,
We will, because everybody was so
that's a promise.
everybody was so into it. Everybody was so into it. It was just absolutely amazing. Have we gotten any money totals figured out? We're going to still be counting money for the next 6 months?
Well, we still have a lot to figure out with,
We're waiting for the fire companies.
yeah, we're waiting for like paying,
waiting for
like
sort
kicking
outstanding
off like
bills.
what we spent beforehand.
Oh, yes,
and
yes,
trying to
because
get totals that
yeah,
way.
not everything is free. Let's just face
Right.
facts. That
Right.
there's a lot of you know, like, not everybody can do everything for free when it comes to a deal like this. As much as we all want it to be that way, t-shirts cost money. Any type of advertisement, whether you're doing flyers, even if you make up the flyer yourself, and you know somebody's got to print it, and you know they got to be printed. And even if you print them at home, ink costs money, paper costs money, everything costs money. So there are operating costs, obviously. And then once all that stuff is paid, whatever's left over is what is going to be raised for.
So we
the
also
research
really want to
and the
thank
bills.
Project Printed, Ray and Mel from Project Printed for all of their help with all of our
Beautiful.
signs.
Yes.
and
They were wonderful.
all of our
They were actually one of the vendors set up there. We saw them, so yep, they came through clutch for you. I don't know if you got to talk to any of the vendors or not. I did speak to Mrs. Ware, and she had her craft table set up there, and she had a nice easy up tent and everything. And I said, how did you guys do today? She said, we really did great. I said, honestly, was it worth you coming here? She said, yeah, definitely. So just positive feedback for you guys. Everybody did very well as far as the vendors. Everybody was happy. Everybody was in a good mood.
Good.
And everything was so everything was so positive. And Jack Shawn Racing in the house. He picked up a third last night at Action Track USA. So Jack says, stay strong, little man, and have faith. So Jax is a race car driver, and he finished third last night at his race. How cool is that? He's giving you a little shout out right there. So and Mrs. Ware just says to me, we will be back.
Nice.
Just got that right there. So thank you for that, Terry. Yeah, so again, everybody was just so happy and everything was just so positive. It's amazing. I know we have a lot of people to thank. You have somebody in particular you told me that you wanted to thank, getting into what Leo is playing with right
Yeah. So yesterday, I'll just do a quick synopsis. My wife and I were supposed to go to Baltimore to pick up Indy 500 tickets from the guy I know. But it fell through, so he didn't get the tickets yet. So we ended up going to Lancaster for the day. And at the end of the day, in case you couldn't tell, I kind of like ice cream.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I went to the ice cream shop, which is in Stroudsburg, right next to the train store. So I went in to get some toys for Leo and his little brother. I call him little brother, his older brother, Keegan, which we have a bag for him as well. And when I went into the train store, they had Matchbox cars, which is actually what I was looking for. And the guy kind of looked at me and my wife, and here's two adults buying Matchbox cars, and he's like, "Are you a collector?" I said, "No."
No, just love playing with them.
And I told him Leo's story, and they actually gave us a car for free, and they both began to tell us their stories and interactions with cancer, and we were all in tears. And I just wanted to give the Strasburg Training Shop a shout out and just say that you guys are awesome, and thank you.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. The stories that we have encountered getting this project together from our end are just amazing, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what color you are, what nationality you are, what creed you are, what your religion is. We are all people. We're all in this thing called life together, and sometimes some of us need help, and sometimes someone we know needs help, and those that can help need to step up and help those that can't. And it's all going to come back, because what's going to happen is one day this little guy here is going to put on an event for somebody a little younger that may be going through what he went through, but he's going to be all healed up and fixed up because everybody rallied for him, and he's going to say, you know what, I've been there, I know what it's like, and I'm going to help this guy out. And this is truly what it's all about.
I'll say this: Saturday restored my faith in humanity.
It did.
And I'm not even kidding.
No.
It was one of the only events I've ever been at that had that many race people at it, and it wasn't about any one of them.
No.
Okay.
No, it was.
And that's saying a lot,
it
because
is.
we're all like that at the racetrack.
Yeah.
We're
It's
here
all
to
about
win,
us. Yeah.
and nobody was there to win that day.
Right.
It was all for this dude.
Yes.
And it was very cool for that to happen.
Yeah, Bear brings up a very good point. The racing family, and I've said this publicly before, and I'm not picking on anybody. This is we hate each other when we compete against each other, okay? But we love each other at the same time. It's one big giant dysfunctional family is what it is, and there are times when we literally want to beat the crap out of each other when things don't go well.
It happens.
It does. And then there are times like this when, like Barry said, the cause is bigger than us.
Everybody was interacting.
And they just
hanging out.
They're just there's people just talking it was so cool.
It was
good.
a racing family. You guys were a family.
It-
That's
it
what
was
we
a family.
saw on our end.
They-
We all
so-
came together as a family.
Grandma, if you can't hear that, Grandma just said, and you guys are not really racing people per se so much, are you? You haven't
No,
really been around too
My
much.
father raced, and then
Okay.
she raced 1 year quarter midgets.
I was
Oh, so you're a quarter midget girl. Oh yeah. So that was
When
like
she was 5.
6 months ago.
That's it.
So you saw it from your end that
Yes.
you could tell that everybody looked like a big family.
Absolutely, it
That
was.
is so awesome to hear.
Everybody came together, and it just, I was trying, I cried most of the day as I was
Yeah.
getting around, but I didn't get to see everyone and thank everyone, so I truly apologize for that, but we thank you from the bottom of our heart, everybody that took the time to come out that day. And
Oh,
when I
we-
found out you
absolutely.
were racing,
Yeah.
I'm just in awe of all of you.
Yes. Grandma was saying she could not get around to everyone, unfortunately, because there was just so many. But she is just thankful for each and every person that came out and showed support. I must say this: Missy Hoffman says he is absolutely adorable, and obviously, and she is not talking about Bear.
Yes, she is.
No, I don't think so. She's talking about Leo, and she said, "I'm so sorry I missed the event. If there is another one, and Missy, there is going to be. Please keep us posted." Missy is a very, very excellent baker, so she is going to bring some baked goodies for certain. So, Missy, we appreciate you, honey, and we'll look forward to having you up there. And if you're up there, we're gonna have a good time. Missy and I get in trouble sometimes when we hang out together.
I do have a total for the bake sale, that was almost $1,800,
Yeah.
The bake sale.
almost $1,800.
Okay, so we just got a total on this. The bake sale raised almost $1,800.
Go
Those
to
whoopie pies
1,000.
were on point. You could
Yeah,
put-
there was some very ingenious baking things, and it wasn't just a table full of cupcakes, man. There was some really cool stuff. Like Bear said, there was some whoopie pies in there. There was some other very exotic looking things. Like we probably could have spent all day there.
And they had milk.
They did that. See,
That was a game changer.
That was the key factor to that whole baked goods table because there
Yeah.
was a gallon of milk right off to the side there. We needed that. So,
Sorry. You couldn't find Joe and I. That's where we were.
oh my God. But it was so cool. Again, we want to thank everybody as far as the racers that came out, but huge shout out to Doug Van Miller. Doug and Timmy Rutherford brought their modified out, and they headed back to Grandview mid-afternoon and ended up winning that night and parked her in Victory Lane. So there's one case there where it was like the karma that came back. And
Jay Garris won last night. in
Jay
stage
Garris
one.
won
He
last
was at
night.
the
Yes,
show.
he was at the show with his number 2
His
stage
first
one
ever win.
in that division.
Yep.
Yeah, I was very happy for him last night. I was
Yeah.
congratulated him and several times, and I was very happy for him. So it worked out very well. So yeah, everybody that came down through there. I mean, it's Mark Moore was there Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't know what he did I don't think he qualified Saturday, but last night
Last
he
night
finished
ended
fifth.
And Merckx was second.
It's yeah.
The
So
whole
that
team
whole
did great.
Jimbo's gutter team did exceptionally well last night.
Yeah. The Danners were there. Briggs
Mm-hmm.
had a speedster. He's 4 for 4 in the last 4 races. He's won the last 4 he's run in that
Mm-hmm.
speedster.
So
Yeah.
it's all good vibes.
Yep.
All good side. Tara Rochelle says it was an amazing and inspiring event, and that it was. Thank you for tuning in, Tara. We appreciate you. And I don't say very many nice things to Tara.
I gotta say, is this muted, this one, Joe?
Let's see, what number is that, Bang?
I don't know. It's Leo's.
Could that be?
Not muted.
Nope. There you go.
There we go.
Because we're getting feedback.
Okay, sorry about that.
I gotta thank Jaeger from Steve Smith Racing. Steven Smith was there, and his buddy Jaeger allowed me to go up in his bucket truck and take aerial footage, which was cool. It was terrifying, but it was cool.
Yeah. Heard it was a little shaky up there.
It was. It was an old
Slightly.
unit.
Yeah. You or the bucket truck?
Yes.
Okay.
And Sheldon Idicello, he did the drone footage for us, which was cool.
Which that was dope. That was
Yeah.
so freaking cool when he did that. Cool thing though that happened during the little break. We have Grandma. Mic'd
Yeah,
up.
she's all mic'd up.
Hi, everyone.
There you
See,
go.
there's that beautiful voice. Now, you just told me something off air about this trophy right here. What? Please let us know what is happening
They
here.
were made, custom made by Schultz Design and Fabrication, and he does just about everything. He's very creative, as you can see.
Very.
The large trophy he donated,
Mm-hmm.
and we are definitely going to use him again. He just
Yes.
was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome job. So, Schultz Design and
Thank you,
Fabrication.
Jackson.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Jackson.
Awesome, awesome stuff. What else do you have for us, Barry? Do you have anything else for us?
As far as the racing world goes, I just wanted to thank everybody that came. Obviously Saturday, everyone that told me they were coming came, which never happens.
No, that doesn't ever
No,
happen.
it doesn't ever happen.
No, and it's not malicious in any way, shape, or form from people.
No, something usually comes up.
Something
or
always
whatever.
happens. And first, and I'm gonna interrupt you here for 1 second. First, let's all take a second to thank the good Lord above
Yes.
that the weather was number one. It was not too hot. It was not too cold. It was slightly overcast all day. It never rained, and it could have been terrible because there was actually a lot of races locally that got canceled due to rain and bad weather. And for us, we were good all day. So-
I also wanted to thank Joe, Rich, Tara, Kristen, Sheena for all your help in helping me get everything together there. Everybody pitched in. It was awesome.
Now, I'm going to disagree with you on that. I'm going to argue with you. I'm going to tell you why.
Can you mute him?
No, I'm going to tell you why. Because this needs to be said. This guy right here, I thank him probably 100 times a day for everything that he does. And he never complains. He always has new ideas coming on. He is the glue behind this LDE thing. I mean that sincerely. He makes everything happen. He doesn't want a pat on the back,
No.
especially from me. He's the younger brother that I never wanted, and love the guy to death. And there's not, even if I thank him 100 times a day, it's still not enough. And we do the bare minimum compared to what you do, my friend. And I sincerely mean that. You're the class act here.
This right here, man, it's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Really.
Of course. My Morgan Johnson told me that this little dude is having a show and wants race cars. Well, she contacted the right guy.
Yeah. Yep.
So I appreciate Morgan getting me involved. So that was cool. We got to thank the VFW or the Legion for the
The VFW
breakfast
Post
donation.
Yeah, the Post 5954. They had a breakfast every month or every other week. They have a breakfast that raises money for whatever charitable event that they have going on. That particular breakfast raised $750. They felt that was not good enough, so they bumped it up to $1,000, and then they did the unheard of. Tom, the what is
Commander?
Commander, yes, you're right. The commander of the Post 5954 showed up at the event and presented you guys with a check for, I believe, $2,000.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
Hey. Some more
We
celebrities
have
just
more.
walked in.
Yes, this is amazing.
I want to thank Warner Motorsports for their donation.
It was a very, very kind donation. It was awesome.
And we also had a little collection bucket on our table, which we were able to get $300 in collections just from our little setup at the gazebo, which was cool.
Yes, we need that. We're requesting that spot.
Yeah, that's our spot.
we claim dominance. for
Right.
that.
We're grandfathers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch base on those people. I really appreciate. Yeah, I did do a lot of work, but I couldn't have done it without everybody. I promise you that.
We wouldn't have the cars and the vehicles that we have, and that's what Leo wanted.
Yeah.
And that was one of our main goals.
Now you got bubble wrap.
The bubble wrap. That's
You got it going on, buddy.
Yes. That is key right there.
To bring pediatric cancer awareness, only
Mm-hmm.
4% is designated for pediatric cancer for federal funding. That's really sad.
That's very low.
So we
I had no
wanted
idea.
to help that. We wanted Leo to have and the Keegan to have the best party ever, and you just go. Thanks to you guys and everybody that's listening, you made that happen. And we're truly thankful for that. He had a smile all day on his face.
Yes, he did.
He's still talking
So
about
did we.
So do we?
And so did Keegan.
Can I dive into
Keegan.
this a little bit deeper because I just don't understand.
Bags for you, buddy. That green bag.
Is pediatric cancer just a blanket statement, or what is?
There's so many different forms of cancer.
That's
There's
what
some
that's
more
what I
rare
mean.
than
It
the
it makes
others.
me a little bit confused, and that's why I wanted to address this particular subject.
Yes, the Keegan is Leo and Keegan have gone through so much with this because Keegan is also affected, even though he doesn't physically have it.
Yeah.
Being the biggest brother, he's going through the same thing that Leo is.
Right.
That's what's so difficult when a family gets cancer.
Yeah,
The whole
Yeah.
it affects everyone.
it affects everyone from the top all the way to the bottom.
So with the Pediatric Cancer Foundation of Lehigh Valley, they've just been wonderful, a wonderful organization. 25% of all the proceeds will go to that organization to help all the other kids
Awesome.
locally. And when we mean
Awesome.
locally, we have, I believe there's a family out in the Reading area. So it covers a wide area, and
Yeah.
even though they're not in Lehigh Valley, this organization brought them in, and we're so thankful for everything they've done, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been a huge support to our family since the very beginning.
That is
They
so
have
cool.
Support groups. They give us money for groceries and like when they have events for like, the moms and the dads and for the siblings. And
Yeah.
just to keep us busy and yeah.
I have to. There's some stuff happening off camera here. I know you guys can't see it. This is the coolest thing. We are all having this very serious conversation about the way things are in life, and it's Keegan and Leo with Dad. Dad's sitting on the floor, and we're just being kids and we're just playing.
Yeah.
And that is right there is freaking awesome. That is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
So we'll keep being kids, keep playing.
Yeah.
We'll take care of the serious stuff, and then at the end we'll all be able to sit on the floor and play with our toys and
You'll
our
have to
Hot Wheels and
help me
everything. Hey, probably, yeah. we're gonna need help all the way around with that. But this has just been from all of us at LDE. Rich couldn't be here today. It's Rich's birthday today, so what is he? 70, 72, 74?
86.
86. Yeah, he's
like
getting up there.
Yeah.
So we wish him a very happy birthday. I know he had plans prior to this evening to be out and about. I do believe his wife is taking him out. So we wish Rich a very, very happy birthday. So from all of us here, again, from us to you, this has been a labor of love. We are 152% committed on coming back to next year to do whatever you want us to do.
Yeah.
We will help you with
To
your
go
Facebook
beyond
page
that
if you
car
like.
show thing.
Yeah,
You know,
we'll
whatever
just-
you guys need.
Whatever you need, we'll take care of this. And if we can make this bigger and better next year, which we will, we will definitely, if that's where you guys want to go, if you say to us, this year was enough, if we can keep it that way, that's fine. We'll keep it at that.
Yeah.
But if you say, rock and roll, man, have at it, guys, we're gonna have at it.
Lowdown Entertainment, would you please fill the field for us next year on May 4th from 9 a.m. to 5
Yeah.
5 p.m.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Let's do it. That is awesome. That is so cool. We do have older brother Keegan here. Keegan, would you like to say hi on air? Would you like to say hi to everybody? No. And we also have Dad here. Dad, would you like to come over and say hi? Sure. For a minute? You can use that headset. Dad is probably going to be off camera here for a second. Oh, maybe we can roll Dad in here. We have lots of wires. Lots and lots of wires.
We live in a wireless world.
Yes, we do, but yet we're all tethered. Dad, welcome aboard. And your name, sir?
Daniel.
Daniel. We had a great day Saturday, and we've been talking to Mom and the grandmom about everything that's been going on, and everyone has just been blown away by everything that's happened. Let's get your take on what happened. What are your thoughts on Saturday? Did it go how you expected? Is it way bigger than you could ever imagine? What were your thoughts on it?
I think it was a lot bigger than what we were imagining. It was just amazing to see all the support. Like, it was busy all day. It
Yeah.
was just constant, seeing people that, that I worked with or used to work with and that I haven't seen in years, and
Yeah,
old family. It was a great event.
it was a great day. It was a great day. And it's kind of amazing how humans can rally behind each other and make big things happen. Right?
Yeah, like to see the community come out and for this is
Yeah. It is so cool. Great stuff. Well, Barry, I'm ready to wrap if you are. Is there anything else that you would like to touch upon?
No, like I said, I wanted to thank everybody that helped me out and everybody that came out and supported this great cause.
It's been fantastic.
2024 is going to be epic.
It is going to be epic. We're not really going to get into any racing results or anything like that today. This is all about Leo and his family here. Yeah, this was the biggest thing of the weekend. We do want to congratulate everybody that did win this weekend in whatever track you ran at. We wish you well, and we wish you more continued success as the season goes on. So congratulations to all the winners this weekend. We will probably do a racing live sometime this week. Get everybody kind of caught up. It's been a couple weeks since we've been on.
Yeah,
So
I'm heading out to Indy on Thursday.
so we'll probably do it Thursday when you're not around.
For me.
Yeah. So no, I can't thank you guys. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah.
Of course,
I
thanks for
thought it
having
was
us.
huge to have a wrap-up show.
Oh, this was
Because the
necessary.
world needs to know
Yeah.
what took place, and they better show up next year.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, really.
Yeah.
Of course, my
Yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you everybody. Thank you to all the food trucks that came, all the vendors that set up. Thank you to every single person that brought a motorcycle, whether it was a Harley saddle, or whether it was a crotch rocket. There was a little bit of everything at that point. The Corvette clubs that came through, totally clutch, they were clutch, I should say. They were just awesome. One thing about the Corvettes that I noticed, there was a lot of ladies rolling in there in Corvettes. Did you guys notice that? They were just getting it right there.
Lowrider pulling.
Yes, saw that too.
Pretty cool.
So we had the monster truck, we had all kind of stuff going on here. So, and everybody that kind of kept their end of the bargain with us, that said, hey, we will be there, and they were there. From all of us here at Lowdown Entertainment, we thank you for your support and for this great cause here. So we're gonna wrap it up right here, right now. Thank you guys so much. It was awesome to have you here.
Can I say a few last minute thank yous?
Oh my God, yes. You
course.
take as much time as you want, and thank as many people as you want. Help yourself.
Well, I first want to thank Iron Auto Body and Stan and everyone who brought the Bloody Mary car for us.
How cool was that?
My grandfather's old
Badass.
racing.
That was your
car.
really?
Yes, we all
I had no
Like, I
idea.
cried. I didn't know it was coming, and it was really great to see. that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
So yeah, thanks for that. And we want to thank Chenexville Fire Company and everyone that helped in the fire police and everyone. There was a lot of work that went into getting the grounds ready and cleaning up and all that.
Right.
And then again, all the bands and Charles from Reservoir Hill helped us a lot with getting all of that organized. And then Ray, who did all the sound for us.
Good.
And then, Mom, who am I forgetting here?
Everybody, there's so many.
There's just so many. So I know I did a post on Facebook with all of the people that like had tables and everything that we wanted to thank. So.
Yes.
And then we had a lot of family and friends that helped us throughout the day and all the volunteers. So just from the bottom of our hearts.
You guys
we're
had
very
an army of people that had your back to really make everything come together, because there was a lot of things going on. I do want to say, do we still have the Leo's League T-shirts? As you can see, Dad has on. Bear has on. These T-shirts are still available. Reach out to Leo's League through Facebook. It is a private setting right now. We're going to change that in a little bit, but for now, it's going to remain private. Send a friend request. If you send a message and just mention Lowdown Entertainment, you're gonna get pushed through right away, because they know that you're a friend of the show. Shirts we're going for $20 a piece. All sizes are still available.
Yep.
So grab a shirt to help support. All that stuff rolls right in with it as well. So find them on Facebook, Leo's League. Yep, you should be able to just look for that in your search bar and send them a request, and they'll get you in there. It'll keep you abreast on everything that's happening with Leo, let you know what's going on. Now that we are locked in with May the 4th for next year, things are going to be announced periodically as time ventures on. We know it's a year away, but time goes very quickly. So this is really, really good stuff. I also noticed we have the Leo's League silicone bands. Are they available as well?
Yes. I think
Anything else?
these are three.
Those are $3.
Stickers.
And the decal.
We-
We have decals.
Oh, we have
Which are
decals.
also safe for cars. So
It's
Yes.
material you wrap
yeah,
on
it's the material you can wrap cars with. So these
Oh,
are
okay.
safe for
Yes. Yes. You can put that right on there. So everything that we have going on here, this stuff is all for sale. It all goes into the whole Leo's League deal. It's still for raising money. So again, thank you for everyone that came out to support Leo's League. Leo, you're a rock star. We love you, brother. We do. You want to say goodbye to everybody? Are you busy with your cars? He's got like an entire playroom
He's
set up
got it
out there.
going on.
He's got this is happening right
I
here.
wish we could wrap up so I could go play.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna do. when we're done.
Keegan's got the whole dollhouse thing.
They know
going
how
back
to turn
there.
a room over
It's
real quick.
okay. It's all
This
good.
is awesome. This is so cool. It is so enjoyable to see kids just being kids and having fun. That's what it's all about. It is so nice. No goodbye for everybody, Leo.
Leo, come here.
You too busy? That's cool. It's all good. Look, he's having a blast.
Yeah.
We don't want to disturb him, so he's having fun. So from all of us here at Lowdown Entertainment, to Mom, to Dad, to Grandma, Leo, Keegan, everyone that was involved. Excellent job from everyone. We love you all very much. Tommy Naska, thanks for tuning in. Marie Beasley, thanks for tuning in. And again, thanks for everybody. And from all of us here at Lowdown Entertainment, we're going to see you all real soon. And like I said, we'll probably be back sometime next week with a Racing Live and get you up to date. So till then, till then, we want everybody to have a great night. Good night and God bless, and we'll see you all real soon. Take care.
Thank you, guys.